EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From a stunning setting, Torrey Pines Golf Course in Southern California, it's opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Situated high on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean, what a golf course, Torrey Pines, and what a weekend we should have in store as we look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Oh, that is how you get to be world number one. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And that is hopefully a harbinger for the week ahead as he is very quickly to 1 under par. We move now to the short but demanding 389-yard par 4 second here at Torrey Pines. Fairway, wood, or hybrid might be the play here. Well, the second hole here at Torrey Pines South is by no means long, but by the same token, it's not easy. This is a strategic play, certainly off the tee. Put yourself in position, get a good angle at that hole location. This breeze going to push this toward the right. And that's going to miss the fairway. So after the birdie at 1, he'll need to play his second at 2 from the rough.
It shouldn't be too bad where he is. He should have a decent look at the green.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
This is a 13-footer.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Well, this is one of the prettiest par threes you will ever see with the Pacific Ocean as a backdrop. You don't want to gaze at it too long because this better than 200-yard shot demands every bit of your focus and attention. This is a good one. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green and he'll be chipping out of the rough. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Here's one of the really good par fours at Torrey Pines South. Not only is it scenic, but it's challenging, and it requires a good tee shot, well struck in play, and you're happy to walk away with a par here.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway miss today.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
And 115 yards left to the hole, pin in the back.
I imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4, and he'll remain right where he is. Next up here at Torrey Pines, the par 4 fifth, measuring 454 yards. Good tee shot should take the fairway bunkers out of play. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie. Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. Now note his second from the fairway.
Yeah, he's looking at 101 to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right. That was the gap wedge. Just a bit late and gonna miss right.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. All right, so you've made your way through some of those harder par fours, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par five. The sixth is 564 yards. With a good tee shot, you'll have a chance of getting home in two and maybe making a three. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par five. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par five. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. On now to another lengthy par 4 on this front side here at Torrey Pines. The 462-yard 7th. Tee shot down the left side is your best bet if you can do it. Oh, that is way right.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway.
In my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. We arrive now at the second par 3 on the front side, the uphill 177-yard 8th, critical to avoid the large front bunker and get your shot to the right level of this two-tiered green. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Nope, that's going to come up a good distance short. Almost forgot that's working up a slope. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at -3. Well, this is a strong par 5 to close out this front side. It measures 615 yards. Obviously, it's going to be reachable into by only the longest hitters, but still, if you play it the right way, drive in the fairway, the appropriate layup, you can make a birdie. Yeah, good swing and a good result. as that is safely into the fairway. That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. Always nice to kickstart your back 9 with a birdie, and you'll have a chance. If, again, and we keep repeating this theme at Torrey Pines, if you hit a good tee shot, then you can attack. That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut. This now his second from just off the fairway.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
15 feet away.
Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short. So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll remain at 4 under. Always like to see a par 3 where you have to hit maybe a long iron, even a hybrid or a fairway wood, and that's the case here at the 11th. If the wind is blowing, already on the card it's 225 yards, but it can play upwards of 240, 250 yards. You need to be at your best on this shot. Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. Now a second to this par 3. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, heading back toward the ocean, this hole, the 12th, at better than 500 yards on a par 4, is typically among the hardest at Torrey Pines. It is a real beast. That one up the right side.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13th. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon. And if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260 yards or so. This one turning left a bit off the tee. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. And be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Oh, I thought that was going. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. So here at the 437-yard par 4 14th, that canyon that you can see running along the left side is pretty to look at, but obviously you want to stay away from there because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. That's a high-quality shot right there. A dead-on look here for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. On to the 15th now. Relatively straightforward par 4 measuring out at 480 yards. Hit the ball straight, you'll be just fine. The problems come with a miss off the tee left or right into the rough near those eucalyptus trees. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. And that wind, it's coming from right to left. So you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay at 5 under. Coming down the home stretch here at Torrey Pines, 227-yard par 3 16th. 3 bunkers protecting the green, but there is an opening in the front. Yeah, even with the uphill slope, it's just hard to get a ball to stop on this green from that far back, and that'll run off long and into the rough. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. This 18th hole is not overly long, 570 yards, a par 5, and it's straight. Should be able to get home in 2, but the key is you have to keep it in the fairway. If you hit it in that rough, you're more than likely going to lay up short of that pond and try to make birdie the conventional way. But if you hit it in the fairway, good opportunity to go for it in 2 and finish your round with an eagle. Well, that did carry the water, but it'll wind up in the left-hand bunker that brackets this 18th green. So he'll dig in here as he readies his third to this par 5. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that will be an opening round 66. That's some good playing. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
So 1 round in the books at the Farmers Insurance Open, already shaping up to be a great weekend. We've got coverage from Torrey Pines tomorrow starting bright and early at 8 a.m. Pacific. We'll see you then.